Okay, someone is very attentive to me. Why? Because I went ahead and bought some bureks to show you what we eat from time to time. So let's see. So in this bakery across the street, they only have two shapes of burek. So you have like this oval, with it's made from one long tube, let's say, and then you have like this, the triangular, and it's basically the same principle of making, except, let's see. So okay, you can see still a little bit of the different rings. So it's basically the same thing like this, just that instead of going around on a small like oval shape, they go around the whole tray, and then basically the tray will be cut in 4 pieces. So basically this is, as you can see, it's so-called meat burek. This one is cheese burek, and this one is okay, let's remove all the paper. And this is also a cheese burek. So as you can see, so basically it's a cottage cheese with very fine layers of dough. Basically, if you are familiar with baklava, sweet cake, treat, pastry, is basically the same principle. Very fine thin dough with the filling between the different layers, and you are just then repeating the process, repeating, then in a tray, and then you bake it. And this is the meat one. Someone is very, very attentive. And basically, usually it comes in like this paper. I think that you can see. It used to be, it would be told, the if you can see through the paper, then it means that the burek is very good. Usually it may. Guys, someone is complaining. Basically, it meant, because the burek was so greasy that you could, look through the paper, and that means it was more juicier, of course. But yeah, so these are 2 types, let's say the regular types, and now you have also, basically from this you have, like a 10 centimeters long, piece, like a finger long, basically very small piece of burek, which this bakery doesn't have. Regarding the fillings, majority of these fast food joints, they have cheese and meat, but there are also apple, spinach, what else, cabbage. This is very rare, but it's also and now of course there is also pizza burek. Basically the filling consists of tomato and ham, which I refuse to buy, and I have never ever bought it before or even tried it before, because some things you just cannot do, even with food, well, especially with food. A couple of years, one of Slovenian company wanted to Slovenianize this dish, and made the filling from the kranjska klobasa, so carniola sausage. I think I tried it once. Yeah, basically the same thing as the meat, so the mince meat burek. So basically burek has, you know, Middle Eastern origin. It came to Slovenia, or let's say Balkans, via the Turkey or Ottoman Empire when they had, you know, occupied this region of Europe. And in Slovenia it came mainly after the Second World War, with the influx of Bosniaks, so Bosnian Muslims that came here, you know, for work as part of, you know, as we were then all together in Yugoslavia. And of course they brought also some of their culinary delights, some culinary staples, which burek became, you know, very popular here in Slovenia. In basically now it's a staple as a fast food. You know, usually it's customary to go for a burek, you know, after you know, some nightlife, you know, going to the club, going to the cinema, going to concert, match, game, you know, something like that. And then of course it's burek time. It's been so popular, you know, we have rap songs about this. One person has actually graduated on the topic of burek, you know, like cultural symbolism of burek, you know, especially regarding nationality and so forth. Yeah, very popular. Usually it's customary to drink with burek when you're eating burek. Yeah, but no. She likes also burek, if you haven't figured it out. You get, you know, you drink plain yogurt, you know, the liquid kind, not the firm yogurt. Of course, it's, well, it's a little bit hard to drink the firm yogurt, but it's doable. Yes, it's doable. And yeah, basically that's it. And of course, if you're wondering how much is it cost, burek here in Slovenia, so one piece is €2.50, I believe, at least in here, here in this bakery. Usually it's between, you know, €2, €2.50. I haven't seen anything go up to €3. Lizika, no. But yeah, you know, yeah, I think 2 years ago they, you know, there was influx of prices, but yeah, what can you do? So now we will eat, and of course we will not show you how we will make a mess of this. And yeah, I forgot to mention, you know, because of these different shapes, you know, you have the three shapes, you know, the triangle, the, how you could say, not intertwined, rounded. I don't know what would be this shape, oval shape. Okay, let's say oval shape, and then, you know, the finger shaped one. I prefer the triangle one because I always because I always believe it's more juicier when it's in triangle. I will eat this if there is anything else, but I basically don't like the, you know, the finger one, the finger shapes, because they are usually the most dry of all three shapes. So yeah. Okay, we have to go, and Lisa needs to get some because she's been complaining. Tia, ti se pritožuješ.